A defiant Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is pushing back against pressure to reach a ceasefire deal.
Tens of thousands of protesters took to the streets in Israel after the killing of 6 hostages, including Israeli-American Hirsch Goldberg Poland, whose family has ties to the Chicago area. Natalie Brand has more on how Netanyahu is responding.
Thousands of Israeli protesters returned to the streets to demand Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu bring an end to the war in Gaza and free the remaining hostages.
He's ruining the country. He divides us in order to keep his control.
Netanyahu addressed the nation asking for forgiveness for not bringing home the 6 murdered hostages alive. But his tone quickly shifted, saying he would not give in to pressure.
We're asked to make concessions? What message does this send Hamas? It says, kill more hostages, murder more hostages, you'll get more concessions.
He insisted Israel must retain control of the Philadelphia corridor, a narrow strip of land along Gaza's southern border with Egypt.
He believes that if the Philadelphia corridor is not patrolled by Israeli Defense Forces, that Hamas will not be eradicated. It will be able to continue to get weapons and funds from Egypt.
Both Egypt and Hamas deny the corridor is used to smuggle weapons, with Hamas saying there will be no deal unless Israeli forces withdraw.
President Biden and Vice President Harris met in the Situation Room with the U.S. hostage deal negotiation team Monday to discuss next steps.
Speaking to reporters, President Biden criticized Netanyahu's efforts to end the war.
Do you think he's doing enough?
No.
The president adding that he plans to speak to Netanyahu eventually as the war in Gaza rages on. Natalie Brand, CBS News, Washington.